In this video tutorial, I'll show you how to use the apps in Windows 10. If you're in 8.1, the apps were full screen, but now they're located in the Start menu. So let's have a look at that right now. So here is the Start menu, and it will look very familiar to 8.1 users. We have the apps nicely displayed here, and you can put them in categories, resize them, move them around, everything like you could before in 8.1. So first of all, we're going to have a look at resizing an application here. I'll choose this one. You simply right click on the app and then go to resize, and it gives me an option of small or medium. There might be more choices depending on the application. The other option here is to turn live tile off. Now live tiles are, say like if I've got a news application and it will actually bring live news information, live news feed to the app tile, so you'll see live news, which is pretty cool. But you've got the option here of turning that off and on if you like. Now pinning to taskbar, if I click on pin to taskbar, it will do just like it says. It will pin it to the taskbar at the bottom of the screen. To unpin that, just right click on the icon and then go to unpin from this program from taskbar. Let's have a look at other options. So right clicking again on the tile, we then have the option of uninstalling, so you can uninstall directly from the Start menu. And then that will delete it fully. You can also unpin from Start, so if you want to remove it from your Start menu, just press that and it will be located in the All Apps still, so you can always get it back if you need to. Okay, so now I'll show you how to move applications around on the Start menu. You just simply left click and drag into position like so, and you can do that into other categories as well. Okay, so now we'll have a look at creating a category. So to do that, you just left click and drag an application until you see a line appear, as you can see here, and then I'm just going to drop it in there. So I have my new category, but I have no name for the category yet. So to do that, if you hover just above the tile we've created there, and it says name group, click on that, enter a name for the category. I'll just call it test, and then click in a space and it will set it. And then you can begin to move other applications in like so. It can be a little tricky to do, but there you are. So here we have our new group, our new category. Also another thing, if you hover on the header, you'll see these two lines appear. This will allow you to move the entire group or category into a different position on the screen, like so. That makes it a bit easier. Now if I want to remove a category, simply take all the tiles out of the category and it will delete it like so. Okay, now if you have applications installed that are not actually appearing on the Start menu, you have to go to All Apps here. So all your applications are stored in this All Apps section of the Start menu, and it's all in alphabetical order. So basically you just find an application and you just left click and drag into position on the screen. Now this one is currently pinned already, so it's not going to go in there, but if there is one you haven't got on the Start menu, just simply left click and drag into position on the Start menu screen. Okay, now also have a look at adding applications that you currently have not got. So to do that, you need to go to the store, and you can get the store in your task menu here at the bottom of the screen. You can also type in the search bar here in Cortana and type in just the store, and it comes up here up the top. So let's have a look at the store right now, and this is like any other store you see on a phone or tablet. So the Windows store is like this, and you can choose apps, games, music, etc. here. Let's have a look at the apps, and what we do here is we just find an app. I'll see if I can find one here for us that I haven't actually got. Let's say this one here, channel 4, and when you click on it, obviously this gives you a description and ratings, etc. But you'll notice at the top it says free here, depending if it's free or paid. But you just click on the button here and it'll begin to install the application. So we're just going to wait for that right now, and it will say starting to download. While it's downloading, you can actually look for other applications, so you don't have to wait for this. And now it's installing there. Okay, so that's done. So when it's done, now if I go to the Start menu, and it actually says here recently added, so you can quickly move it over if you like, or alternatively you can find it in the All Apps, and again it says recently added at the top. But if we go to in the alphabetical order, it says all four here, which is a new, as you can see. So we're going to drag it into place right now, and I'm going to put it right here, and it's as simple as that. You just drag it into place, and there's our application. And to uninstall it, just right click and uninstall, and then press uninstall, and it vanishes. Now if you wanted to not have the tiles actually in the start menu, if you prefer to press the start menu and bring up the tiles in full screen just like you did before in Windows 8.1, to do that you need to go to settings. So click on the start menu, go to settings, and then we're going to go to personalization, and then you go to start. Now notice this option here says use start full screen. So if I press the use the slider, turn it on, and now every time I press the start menu, if I do it again, there we are, it comes up full screen. So now we have our apps in full screen just like we had in Windows 8.1. So I like the way it's giving you an option there to do that, which is really nice. I'm just going to turn that off for myself here because I actually prefer it in the start menu. Okay, so that's a look at the Windows 10 apps. Hope you found this tutorial useful, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.